Hello, guys. So, this is going to be my birthday special video, first of all. And second of all, you guys were also asking for more theory videos, and there is currently no better topic than talking about the new Nekroz monster and if it's good or not. So, anyways, there are a couple of things that we have to do before we talk about if this card is good or not. And the most important part, of course, is reading the card, which is as follows. You can ritual summon this card with any Nekroz ritual spell. Must be ritual summoned without using any level 10 monsters. You can only use each of these effects of Nekroz of Areadbhair once per turn. You can discard this card's cost. Tribute up to 2 Nekroz monsters from your hand and or field, and if you do, send the same number of Nekroz cards from your deck to the graveyard. Effect on field. When a monster effect is activated, quick effect. Prompt. You can tribute 1 monster from your hand or field as cost. Negates the activation, and if you do, banish that card. So, the last effect, first of all, is very reminiscent to a card called Mechaba that you guys may know. But the thing is, like, this is a worse Mechaba in the case that you can only negate monster effects, and you must tribute only monsters. So no spell negations, no trap negations, only monsters. And otherwise it just does the same thing as Mechaba, but you can also use from field. So it could technically also tribute itself. Also, the tribute is not cost, which means if this card gets negated by a gamma, you're going essentially -2 on that effect. The second thing is it's got the normal Nekroz clause. It says you can, but it says it has to be. So that means you could also summon it off of Incantation Inception, which of course is good to know. Um, there may be some cards released soon that don't want to be summoned off of Inception, so let us be careful about this. And then you can only use level 10 without level 10s. There are not many with level 10 monsters that you would use to special summon this. There are 3 candidates: Sphere Mode, then Eldritch the Golden Lord, and Decisive Armor. Decisive Armor, there's no real reason to play it. Sphere Mode is only a side deck card, and Golden Lord, you can get it into your graveyard easily enough. So this is not too important. Also, you got a lot of ways to cheat around this restriction, of course, like using Shurits, or you could also use a level 6 and a level 4, which can be relevant. And yeah, and then its main effect, the main reason why this card is very interesting is its hand effect. You can discard this card for cost, tribute for effect to up to 2 Nekroz monsters from your hand and or field, and then send the same number of Nekroz cards from your deck to the graveyard. So what is nice about this is that it triggers the normal Nekroz monsters, as in Ariel, Shurit, Great Sorc, DP. It triggers all of them. We don't talk about Exa. Exa sucks. Um, so this is pretty excellent. There are some things that you can do about this, but also this means like this card is only useful, and this like enforces the same rule that all of the other Nekroz ritual monsters did. Is that you can only like do the normal stuff here. Like you you can't do 1-card plays with this. This doesn't allow 1-card combos. This has to be always in combination with another Nekroz card, which means you need to play a big Nekroz engine to utilize this. And with big, I mean bigger than the standard probably. Like running multiple shirts may be a requirement if you want to effectively use this card, or maybe even running Ariel. And otherwise, what is really nice about this effect is that it sends Nekroz cards to the graveyard, and therefore you can play around your Klausulus being ashed by having a second way to get to your ritual spells, and that is by like tributing one of the Nekroz monsters and then sending a ritual spell. And then in the graveyard, you banish the ritual spell to get another ritual spell, and you banish like him or the monster you tributed. And it's pretty nice, and you can do some cool combos. So first of all, let's get into the combos that I've been talking about. This one is going to be a shirt combo. Shirt plus him equals any of the ritual monsters summoned to your field, which is pretty sweet. So what you're going to do here is use as effect tribute Shirt to get yourself a Brio and a Spell Engrave. And with Brio, you can search any Nekroz monster, which is, of course, practical. And with Mirror, you can search any ritual spell, or like you could use any ritual spell to search any ritual spell. And then you're going to get yourself a Nekroz Mirror. This card also makes Mirror a lot better, just saying. And then with Brio, you can get yourself, as said, any Nekroz monster that you currently need to summon. So in this case, you could like easily summon out a Trishula by using Sure as the full requirement, which is great. Another play you can do if you don't want to specifically use like summon any thing like a Trish or Valkyrus. You could use Areadbhair to also do a Kaleido play. So this is the one where you do Kaleido. So we're sending another ritual spell, banishing this time the Shirt, I would say. You could also keep the Shirt in graveyard and then get yourself more value off this. So like you could do a Kaleido Unicorn then Herald. You could go ahead and search another Unicorn if you wanted to, or there is a lot of recursion that you can do. There may be a lot of correct or incorrect plays depending on the game state, but in this case, you could just search any Nekroz card you need right now. It's probably wiser to not banish the Shirt and instead banish the Areadbhair again. But this is all to preference here, or to the game situation. Then what is really interesting is how this card combos with Aerial, because Aerial Search is basically Shirt. It searches Shirt, so you can get some pluses off of this. In this case, we are searching Shirt, searching Cycle, and in this case, we can summon Areadbhair himself. That's why we're banishing the Aerial instead. And we're going to cycle a Shirt for Areadbhair, and getting ourselves a Brianak and setting up for future plays while also playing around a hand trap, possibly. This is pretty standard. This is not pretty standard, but may become standard if you know that you have to play around a Nibiru while also playing into Nibiru. If you use incantations, this is way better, of course. But yeah, I'm not sure yet if you're going to run Aerial with them. And then people have been talking about playing Great Sorc. There is something cute you can do with Great Sorc and this card, but I would not say that Great Sorc is worth playing at all due to it searching basically one card. There's only one card you want to search with this, and that is, as you see, Unicorn. This combo here is showing the maximum potential of this card and the maximum potential of Great Sorc, but I would not recommend building a deck around this, just as a preemptive warning, even though you may enjoy this combo. So anyways, we're going for Kaleido Unicorn, searching ourselves another Unicorn, Unicorn getting ourselves back a Great Sorc. We are going to normal summon Great Sorc, special summon rank 4, which is, in this case, Gallon Granite, search Researcher, and then we're going to summon the card that probably will be banned as soon as Areadbhair is out, and that is Hauka special 001, and you should know where this is going. I added to this combo a little bit more sauce to get out an extra value of negate, while also getting my favorite floodgate. So in this case, we're going to use Alimbertian, which is our a rank 4 to that can search Mathmech cards or level 4s. We're going to use it to search a Mathmech card though, which is funny. And what is going to happen is it's going to search for Nabla. Nabla is then it allows you to tribute a monster on your field, to special summon a Mathmech, and also you get the search off of a Herald because we made this with a Herald and used Herald detach. So anyways, we're summoning Nabla, then Nabla gets to summon from deck a Mathmech, because this is the Cybers, of course. You're not locked into anything, which is wonderful. And then you could technically make something level 8, but this is not that important in this case. So we're going for another XYZ to go for Dugaris. Dugaris is going to special summon back a Herald, and that we're going to special summon a different Herald than the one that was under it. So we get the effect even in NA. In EU it doesn't matter, but in NA it does. Then we're going to search ourselves a Benton. Then we're going to synchro summon with Nabla and Herald for Savage. Chainlink 2 Savage, Chainlink 1 Herald, get ourselves another Areadbhair. And then we're going to use Brinac, Benton, and then we're going to not special summon Brinac, but we're going to special summon Areadbhair by banishing Great Sorc or Unicorn. Probably a Unicorn is better. And using the Benton to special summon Areadbhair. So we got 2 negates so far. And then we get to special summon Kristya because we have exactly 4 fairies with 3 Heralds of the Arclight and 1 Cyber Angel Benton. And this is end board. So this is like the maximum potential that you can get out of this card. But as said, this is not worth it. There are 1 card ways to do this. I just showed this so to like show the maximum potential of going into a rank 4 in Nekroz. Then let's talk about the card itself. I think the card is good, but it is not good enough. It will probably be a 2 of in the deck, maybe a 1 of even. I don't know how many shirts you are going to play with this. Anything between 1 and 3 is like correct, but you're playing definitely a shirt. If you're playing around this card a lot, you will want to play more than just Shurit. You may also want to put in an aerial. And you could also like put one-ofs of the other Nekroz monsters. And then you could do a couple of funny things. Don't play that combo build that I showed before. And yeah, but I think this card without support is not going to change anything about the place where Nekroz is in the meta. And the support would have to be very specific to make this card worth playing as a 3 of. So let's go to what I theorize to be the perfect support. I think there are 2 card slots still remaining for Nekroz to get support with. And let's look at what we would have to get. First of all, I think you need a Nekroz of Manju, basically. That means it searches any Nekroz card when normaled, and it can be used as a full requirement for Nekroz rich summons. That would be the perfect scenario due to this being finally a Nekroz one card combo. I can quickly show off what you could technically do with this. And then you would also need another Nekroz spell, or if you want to make it a trap, make it a trap, but make it a spell better. And this one should writ summon from banish or hand, and you could maybe like if you design the card, you could maybe make it that as the tribute fodder, you could shuffle back from banished, which would give you a little bit more recursion, which would be nice. And then as a banished graveyard effect, and this is the most important part, you would want to search a Nekroz monster. Nekroz has way easier with this card already. Has way easier time getting its spells than its monsters because you only have one monster search. Two if you count Kaleido Unicorn that are in engine. Well, you got like Kaleido Unicorn, Klausulas, the card itself, the Areadbhair, and all the ritual spells in graveyard later to get to that point. So if we would get those two cards, or cards that are like this, or sort of synergistic like this, we may see Nekroz jump up to tier 2 and make Areadbhair 3 of. So anyways, I think the card is cool and all, but it's missing the support to make it truly bonkers. And this is kind of the support that you would need to make it truly bonkers. So yeah, this rounds up the video talking about Areadbhair. Shoutouts to Ozzy. I found your custom card on DB, and I am going to use this in the video, of course. Thank you for making the cards so that I can do a little bit of combo testing. And yeah, it was fun building decks around those. Also, I could quickly, for anybody still here, I could do a quick test run of how this card would look in, like with the Manju thing. The Manju with, let's act that the Ariel here is a Manju. You would get to search, in this case, any Nekroz ritual monster, which would be in this case Areadbhair. Then you could use Areadbhair and the aerial thing to get yourself ritual spell in graveyards. And then you could use the ritual spell in graveyard if it would be like the other kind of ritual spell to do a couple of other plays. Yeah, this would probably be a good card. So, I wish you guys, yeah, a nice day. Hopefully, we see more Nekroz support. I'm really hyped and stoked about what could happen with this card. So, see ya.